Hi everyone, it's Rach and welcome back to my channel. So on today's video I'm going to be talking to you about something that I've been doing today to cheer myself up. So I had a bit of a tough day yesterday. Basically my joints have been really playing up the last few weeks. It's got progressively worse. Pain's been really bad, the stiffness has been really bad, the fatigue's been horrendous. I've been really struggling to do a lot of things and it's got me a little bit down. So I had a telephone consultation yesterday with my rheumatologist. Obviously with everything going on in the world at the moment, it wasn't suitable to go to hospital. So he basically did my appointment over the phone and I've had to start back on my medication again. It's medication I was on prior to giving birth and one that I'm very familiar with and very comfortable with. The only downside is it is an immunosuppressant. Obviously not ideal. It's not one of the really, really bad ones, thankfully, though, so that is definitely something I'm grateful for. The only real downside is that normally when my joints are kind of flaring and things are as bad as they are at the minute, I'd have a steroid injection just to try and kind of calm everything down and give the medication a chance to kick in. I can't have that at the moment because that would be too risky in terms of what that would do to my immune system. So I'm going to have to just lump it, which is fine. You know, I totally understand the risks and I completely agree with my rheumatologist's reasoning behind it. I didn't want to go into hospital anyway. I want to stay as far away from the places as I can at the moment. But yeah, obviously always going to be difficult after having such an incredible period with minimal medication to then have to kind of start getting back into normal routine was always going to be a little bit tough. However, I am extremely grateful that I've had months and months and months of kind of my RA being really just behaving itself. It's been well controlled. I don't know if it's been hormonal or kind of whatever. I didn't get remission in pregnancy, but interestingly, postpartum, I got a real improvement in my symptoms. So I'm incredibly grateful for that anyway. I'm not going to kind of dwell on the fact that it's sad I've got to go back on medication. I'm going to try and just focus on, you know, obviously it was incredible to be medication free for so long. It's not ideal to be restarting immunosuppressants in the current climate, and it's definitely not ideal to be going back onto medication that ordinarily I'd have regular blood testing for, and obviously I won't be doing that again just because the risks with this medication, because I've been finding it before, are kind of less than the risk of me going into hospital to have blood tests and potentially being exposed to COVID. So yeah, anyway, so it was a bit rubbish. Like I say, I am very grateful, but there was just that moment of, you know. So I thought I'd cheer myself up and I thought I'd go to Disneyland. Now you see, you'll all kind of know my tricks by now. Lockdown, can't leave the house, but I have been basically just spending time trying to just discover like the virtual world, and it's been amazing. And this is one that has been some of the links and stuff I'm going to post down below for Disneyland. This stuff was already in place before lockdown, so again really interesting because not something I was aware of, not something that's, you know, been promoted a lot, but yeah, certainly for people who are disabled or chronically ill and not able to kind of do Disneyland as easily perhaps as other people, there is some fantastic resources out there. So it's really great to know they exist. It's just a little bit of a shame that it's taken a country/worldwide lockdown to learn about them. But yeah, so this evening we, before James went to bed, we started off by watching the Illuminations, which was amazing. So that is something that they've done. They live streamed today a 20-minute show, which was absolutely incredible. Like I was so excited. Love Disney. Definitely have got Disney Plus as well. It's amazing. Yes, they did live stream that, but we watched it on catch up because it was earlier in the day. Watched the whole show. It was honestly spectacular. I can't wait one day to see that for real. That is definitely on my bucket list. We started off by doing that, and then once James went to bed, I then sat and did some of the other virtual tours. And basically, there's a channel on YouTube that has like 360 tours of everything. So you can literally like look around sort of like this with your phone. It's awesome. You can do like all the rides, the attractions, and they had Hollywood Studio, all this stuff, everything you could imagine basically, and you can do it virtually. So it's amazing. So I'm going to post the links down below, and basically you can go and have a virtual trip to Disneyland. I would highly recommend that you either start or finish with the Illuminations because they are awesome. I'll post the link for that down below. Cast it to your TV so it's really big. Do what we did. Turn all the lights off, make it like really dark. Get it up on your telly, turn the sound up and just really enjoy it. James was mesmerised, couldn't take his eyes off it. So that was lush. And yeah, it was just really nice. It really cheered me up. It was something really nice and positive to focus on. And yeah, like the virtual tours and the 360-degree experience thing, like those are class. I haven't even done, I've literally only done a few of them. There's so many to get through. So yeah, I really like that. And if you're a bit of a wimp and don't normally do roller coasters and stuff, this is a way that you can like do roller coasters without having to be like really brave, so it's great. So yeah, that is my daily dose of happiness for today. Virtual trip to Disneyland, well worth doing. I'm sure it doesn't compare to the real thing. I'm yet to go. I hope to one day, like I say, definitely on my bucket list. But it's a pretty good second best, I'd say. So yeah. If you've liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you don't already, make sure to subscribe to my channel. See you tomorrow. Bye!